Sukarno, the first president of Indonesia, once said in his speech, "Give me 1,000 men, I will pull Semeru mountain from its root. Give me 10 youths, I will adaptedly shake the world." He understood the importance of the community youth's existence in a nation. In the past, Indonesian youth had a remarkable role as the avant-garde of change. Despite the harmful effects and deaths as a result of tobacco consumption, there are about 5.8 trillion number of cigarettes smoked worldwide in 2014. This alarming number represents about one-third of the global population aged 15 and above. It has grown substantially in low and middle-income countries, representing 82% world smokers, particularly in the Asian region.
Indonesia, a home for more than 237.6 million people, is facing a critical condition on the global tobacco epidemic. According to 2015, the Tobacco Atlas 5th edition, Indonesia is placed in the 4th rank for the top 10 cigarette consumers worldwide, following China, Russia, USA, and replacing Japan on the previous position. Conversely, tobacco industry is flourishing significantly. Sampurna, one of Philip Morris' local brand in Indonesia, reported that its net income, excluding taxes, in the first 9 months of 2016 amounted to $2.4 billion, grew by 4.9% from $2.2 billion in the same period in 2015. Currently, cigarettes in Indonesia range from about $1 to $1.50 per pack, and everyone can buy a single cigarette for as cheap as 5 cents in the street vendors, whereas more and more countries make it more difficult for cigarettes to be sold.
Go.
The Indonesian president visited a cigarette company in his hometown, signaling that producing and selling cigarettes in Indonesia is welcome.
Now, I'd like to present about our program strengths. First, this program using activist requirement based on voluntary. So, activists who join this program are really concerned about smoke-free campus program. This program also collaborates with Universitas Indonesia Students Unite, which is the biggest campus organization at Universitas Indonesia. In addition to that, we know that some of our lecturers have the same concerns about smoke addiction on youth. The existence of campus regulation to prevent any tobacco sponsorship, such as scholarship, building, banner ads, etc., into the university's area also helps this program. We know that our program also have some weaknesses. Despite the existence of rector decree about smoking-free campus, there are still many students found smoking at campus area. Besides that, each faculty also has different challenge and different culture in smoking behavior. So, it will take a lot of alternative approaches to deliver this program successfully. Talking about opportunities, Universitas Indonesia attended by the best students in our nation. So, it will be easy to find students in every faculty who are willing to be an anti-smoking activist. Lastly, rejection from students who smoke cigarettes or pro-cigarettes can bring our threat to implement this program. Sadly, there are also still a number of lecturers who smoke cigarettes on campus area.
This program focuses on implementing the WHO Empower policy package on tobacco control through several student-driven activities to initiate FCTC in Indonesia on small scale within the campus and expanding the idea to other universities. Specifically, this program aims to first, produce the needed human resources to help fight tobacco problem. Second, lobby the government to improve tobacco policies and raise taxes. Third, shape the youth behavior by taking attractive approaches. Fourth, build the needed infrastructure to help quit tobacco smoking in the campus area. And fifth, influence other universities to adopt the idea.
Our programs consist of anti-tobacco activist recruitment on every faculty within the campus. We know that every faculty has its own culture, and only the students from the faculty itself will understand their peer behaviors. For this reason, we will recruit 10 students in each faculty annually. The selected students will receive the special training program to scale up their leadership, communication, organization management skills, as well as the knowledge and understanding of tobacco control, in order to be the leader of anti-tobacco promoters in their home faculty. The next project focusing on lobbying. We will direct the anti-tobacco activists that have been formed to partner with several local organizations and local government agencies that have the same mission to make an appeal to improve the tobacco-related policies and raise the taxes. We will visit the regional and national representative council, not to mention the ministries concerned in tobacco industries.
Go!
Our third project is campaigning the 3S messages for tobacco containment. These 3S stand for See, Say, and Stop Smoking. We know that stopping the smokers could be very scary, so we try to build the culture to make everyone to be bold to tell someone who smokes to put out their cigarette by making an attractive and cool mascot, using social media as a platform, collaborating with influential public figures such as actors, singers, athletes, and spiritual leaders, creating the tobacco control website that focuses on campus-free smoking and dissemination tool for the tobacco activist actions.
Furthermore, we will try to motivate Indonesian students to be involved in tobacco control issues on university by making student competition across Indonesia. In the student article competition, we will invite and encourage students to write articles regarding tobacco-related topics that will be published in the national newspaper. Then there will be a video blog of live competition where students can produce creative, impactful, yet touching content about their effort in tobacco control. We will also make meme competition to interest students with a great sense of humor to create amusing content so it can be easily accepted by young people. Another competition will be poster competition to get anyone's attention and increase the knowledge about tobacco control related in the place. Moreover, we are going to hold the biggest Indonesia lagi.
Biggest Indonesia. 3, 2, 1, yuk!
Moreover, we are going to hold the biggest campus competition in the form of smoke-free campus ambassador selection. Following the Miss Universe competition, Universitas will choose a couple of representative students from each faculty to compete and to get Universitas Indonesia smoke-free ambassador title. This kind of competitions will attract as well as promote tobacco-related issues to the young age group, especially college age group.
We know the tobacco industry often sponsoring music concerts aggressively, targeting young people who attend the concert to tolerate the cigarette, even to promote that product directly using sexy saleswomen as their strategy. For this reason, we plan to organize tobacco control concert in the campus annually on the World No Tobacco Day. Besides the music concert, we will also give the awards to all winners of the competitions that have been held regarding tobacco control in the end of the concert.
For students who want to stop smoking, we will establish the Tobacco Cessation Center, collaborating with University Hospital to provide the infrastructure and human resources needed such as doctors, nurses, psychologists, etc. This Tobacco Cessation Center will serve a comprehensive tobacco cessation program. Tobacco activists in each faculty will assist their peers who smoke to visit the center and join tobacco cessation program.
We are going to execute this program in 3 phases. In year 1, we will start the initiation phase by recruiting the activists in every faculty and building the capacity of them with a comprehensive training. These well-trained activists will then lobby the stakeholders to improve the tobacco control policies within the campus as well as outside the campus by collaborating with local organizations that have the same mission, such as National Committee on Tobacco Control, Indonesia Tobacco Victims Alliance, and many other health-related professional organizations. In addition, we will begin the 3S campaign like we have described in previous section in every corner of the campus. The next year, is the reinforcing phase. We will launch cool events such as several student competitions and music concerts that targeting the young people, not to mention establish smoking cessation center equipped with the infrastructure and human resources needed to help the students to quit smoking while continue the previous project from year 1. Following the year 2 is the expanding phase, and the biggest project for this year is roadshow to other universities across Indonesia. We will share to the other universities of how to implement FCTC and develop the tobacco control within the campus, as has been done in Universitas Indonesia.
For the budget, we will spend $43,700 for the initiation phase, with detailed costs as in the table.
We believe and confident that this program can help to create smoke-free campus in Indonesia.
By the end of the third year, this program will produce 5,000 activists that will support this idea.
We will also produce 1,000 smoke-free news articles written by students that will be published on national news media.
Besides of that, this program also produces tons of memes, create posters, journals, vlogs, and other kind of media that empower this campaign.
At last, this program will also produce one book about historical story on how to struggle to clean the campus air and spreading our success stories to other universities nationally and internationally.
In conclusion, this program will have impact to estimately 8 million students all around Indonesia.